Fast forward to me taking them to be tailored at Nordstrom. I take all of my pants to be tailored at Nordstrom. I haven't had an issue until these. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're gonna talk about some of my and your favorites from October. Welcome back and welcome if you're new here. My name is Ashley Parke. This is Parke Avenue and I have lots of fashion content, but I also sprinkle in some beauty. So if that's what you love, be sure to subscribe and make sure you hit those notification bells because you do not want to miss an upload. So speaking of beauty, I want to jump into the beauty category for the first bunch of favorites that I want to talk about. I know we are hot off the heels of the Sephora sale. If you want to see what I picked up from the sale, go and check out that video. I'll have it linked. But for right now, I'm just going to talk about some of my favorites that I have been using over and over, some that I see that you guys have been liking as well that I shared, and I'll be able to just give you a refresher of how I now feel about an item that I mentioned before. And what I love about favorites videos is that I can share my experience with things that I've used for a while, and I can also share some of the pieces that have been very popular with you guys. And so if you want some other opinions, if anything that I speak about, you have something you want to say about it, leave it in the comments because it helps people make their decisions. First up, let's talk about some primers. This first one I mentioned before, this is the All Nighter Face Primer from Urban Decay. And I really still like this one a lot. It does a great job with smoothing out any pores and texture on the skin, and it really provides a nice smooth canvas to apply your makeup. But one thing I mentioned when I talked about this before is that I was going to pick up the One Size Oil Sucker Extreme Mattifying Alkaline Primer, and I really like this stuff, and I've been wearing them both together and I love the results. What I do first is after skincare, once my skincare has set in a bit, I go in with the oil sucker. I just put it in my T-zone, in my smile lines, and what I found is that this really does a great job of stopping my makeup from migrating as much into my smile lines, and I really like that. And it also, of course, does a great job with keeping everything nice and matte. And you don't need a lot. You really don't need a lot of this at all, so this is probably gonna last me a while. And then depending on how I'm feeling, I'll either put this Urban Decay primer on the perimeter of my face, so that way I'm able to maintain some kind of glow just on that area and control the oil on my T-zone with the oil sucker. But as we're getting now into the colder weather, and it's freezing today, I will layer this just directly on top of oil sucker so that it can bring a little bit of, that glow back, but I'm still oil controlled because I have the oil sucker on. So any combination you do with these, they pair together really nicely. Just make sure when you're using the oil sucker, you use a small amount and you let it set. Read the directions because you just want to let it set, give it some time to do its work, and then you can layer on top of it. And I really like this combination. Next up, this Unreal Blush Healthy Glow Stick from Charlotte Tilbury. I love this. I've been reaching for this so much. I have it in the color Berry Glow, and it's the most gorgeous berry shade. The formula is really, really nice, and I like the way it sets. I haven't been wearing any powder blush over this, and usually I like to layer a cream blush and then I go in with my powder blushes to set it, but I haven't been going over this with a powder blush. And I think it's because with my new routine of having my face a little bit more matte, I want to be able to control the areas where I have the glow and the highlight and all that. So I really like the way this looks without being set. The only setting I do with this is with my actual setting spray. I don't layer any powders over this or any powder blushes. I really, really love the way this looks as is. I like the flush it gives my cheeks. I love the punch of color. If you have a deeper complexion, this is going to look so, so, so good on you. I love this color so much. So I'm really happy with the formula, and I definitely think I'm gonna grab another one. Next up, let's talk about lip products. My favorite lip liners are the Makeup Forever Artist lip pencils. Absolutely love them. And my favorite is always Endless Cacao. You see the little nub I have here. They also have minis that they sell in holiday sets I've shared before. I'll link it. Make sure you check those out if you're looking for, cute little gifts, stocking stuffers. I love Endless Cacao always. I layer this with every lip liner that I wear. But I've been really loving Limitless Brown again, which is a deeper brown, like a true brown. I really love this color. And these two together are really perfect. I'm wearing them now. And then as far as lipstick, I've been going with any one of these three a lot recently. With those same lip liners, it'll either be the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Nude Romance. I've mentioned this before. It's one of my favorite everyday colors. It's a really nice easy nude, and I feel like it looks great on a lot of different skin tones, and I love the formula. I kind of panic bought this, like refills for these, because this is refillable, and I thought it was going out of stock. Like I thought it was going to be discontinued, so I bought a few of them. I guess they were just a little slow on the production line because they're still available. So I'm all good on my backups, but I definitely recommend. And I've spoken about this one before. I really love it. And then I've been loving this lipstick called Gel from MAC. It's a frost lipstick, so it does give a 90s feel, a 90s vibe. But what I like is that it blends really nicely with other lipsticks. You can either wear it straight out and get that very frosted look, or you can layer it under a lipstick you love. You can wear it as a topper and then throw a gloss on. You can do a lot with these. I really, really like this. It's just a really pretty frosted champagne kind of color. And this last lipstick is called Flesh Pot from MAC. This is one that has been around from MAC for a while, and then they discontinued it and then they brought it back. I never had the original versions of Flesh Pot, but I do like this one. It is very light. So I go in with this when I just want to brighten up the center of my lip, and then I'll go over with a lip gloss. And the lip gloss that I have been loving is this NARS lip gloss in the color Smooth Talk. This is so good because first of all, I think it layers really nicely over a lot of my lipsticks, but especially with Flesh Pot being so light, this Smooth Talk kind of just, it deepens it a little bit, but it still keeps its brightness because it is a sheer color, but it's kind of like a hot cocoa. I'm wearing it right now laid over gel, but I feel like I can wear this over so many things and it kind of warms it up a little bit. Not in like an orangey way, but in like it deepens the color just slightly. Sometimes you just need just a little deepening that you're not going to get from your lip liner. And so this is a really nice little topper. Just try it and let me know what you think because I really, really like this. What I will say about this, if you're a girl who does not like gloopy, thick lip gloss, you'll really like this because I do feel like it's a little thinner than I would prefer. I actually like a thicker lip gloss because even though it's annoying and everything sticks to it, it lasts a lot longer. So this to me is giving lip oil, lip gloss, like a lip oil hybrid kinda, but I still very much like it. It's an easy one to wear. You can wear it on with just a lip liner or just throw it on because it offers a nice like sheer cocoa wash of color on your lip that I feel is a lot more universal than a lot of brown glosses that I've come across and tried myself. And the last thing I want to mention in the cosmetic category is this Glossier pencil sharpener. I use it for my lip liners, my eyeliners, and it's just a little thing. And it really reminds me of something I had when I was a kid going to school, sharpening my pencils. But it's the perfect size, and I don't have to worry about getting pencil shavings all over my makeup vanity or over my bathroom counter. It really makes a difference having this because before this, I just had a bunch of sharpeners that either were super shallow and I would have to, it would like explode with pencil shavings because it was so shallow, or it didn't have a cover at all. And so I would have to stand over the trash can or over the sink or on the counter and I would just get pencil shavings everywhere. So I really love this. I think it is worth it and you guys should check it out if you're looking for something like this because it makes a difference for me. Before we get into the next category, you guys have to check out my Hues of Harmony robe. So many of you have already purchased and I'm grateful. I'm glad you guys are loving them. If you haven't gotten one already, now is the perfect time. Whether you're looking for a gift for yourself or someone else, you should definitely check out the Hues of Harmony robe. It's gorgeous, vibrant, comfortable. It feels great on the skin. Now I have been getting questions about sizing and if I'm going to be doing any restocking, and I will not. Once they are gone, they are gone. So the sizes that are available are it. Now, what I will say is you can consider sizing down, whether your size is there or not. You can consider sizing down because they are generously cut. I usually go for like an extra large on the bottom across my hips, which is my widest part. I always have to consider that first, and I'm wearing a size medium in the robe. So it closes fully, I don't have any issues, and I wear a size medium. Hopefully that helps. Make sure you check the description box for a link to shop your Hues of Harmony robe. Next, let's move into the hair category because I've been having so much fun switching up my styles. A lot of you have complimented my hair and a lot of you have asked me about them. And so I have been having the most fun with these custom made ponytails. They were custom made by Aisha Seiko and I'm using Andiboo hair for both of them. Anytime you guys have seen me with extensions, most of the time it has been Andiboo. I really love the extensions. I think they're great quality. They last so well. They are raw hair. They act exactly like my hair would in the elements. So let's say I did have my hair straightened when I'm wearing any texture from Andiboo, it's going to react the same way as my hair would if it was humid or raining. And I really like that. I don't have to worry about like over pressing my hair or straightening it to death. The textures just match really, really well if you have textured hair, just in general. And I really like that I can switch textures, but I'm not sacrificing anything on my end when it comes to me having to manipulate my hair in any way that I don't feel comfortable with. So love my Andibu bundles, and I was really excited that Aisha Seiko could make these bundles into custom ponytails. They have been a lifesaver, a game changer for me. It's just so easy to pop them on, take them off. Whenever I have something going on and I didn't have time to get my hair done, I could just pop this ponytail on, and it's actually come in handy quite a few times already. I went to see Victor and Rolf at the museum. I just threw my ponytail on because my hair wasn't done. I went to Cirque du Soleil and I was needing to go to the salon, didn't have time, threw a ponytail on. It was just easy. I love it so much, and you guys can have them made as well. I'll leave all the information in the description box. Let me know if you go through with it because I want to know your experience. They're just so convenient. I love them. This next piece I didn't get to share a lot of on my channel because I was going through so much in the background. I got these shorts from Madewell. They are one of my absolute favorites for the month of October. I think they're so good, and I've been having a lot of luck with really great finds from Madewell. And so when I saw these shorts go on sale, I was like, oh, this is it. Let me grab them. They worked out really well. So I sized up because I have these shorts in denim that I shared before. Love them. I know some of you picked those up. If you did, I hope you're really happy with them. Now, these are the same shorts, just in suede. And I got these because I just was really obsessed with having a pair of suede shorts, like a longer suede short, and these were perfect. Fast forward to me taking them to be tailored at Nordstrom. I take all of my pants to be tailored at Nordstrom. I haven't had an issue until these. I was devastated. When I got them back, they had been steamed. Yes, my suede shorts had been steamed. And a toddler did the alterations, clearly, because it was the worst, just the worst alterations that I'd ever had done, and they completely ruined my pants. Now, what I will say is that's the first time that's ever happened to me with Nordstrom. They usually take really great care, so I think this was just a fluke, a really bad day. Maybe it was a new tailor. They were not very well versed. So that was very unfortunate, but Nordstrom did reimburse me because they do have really great customer service, and that's why I continue to shop there, is because they took care of it right away. Once I, told them the issue, they just reimbursed me right away. And that was fine. I was sad because I love these shorts so much. And there was the last pair when I got them. It showed sold out on the Madewell website. And then they came back in stock. After I had got refunded, they came back in stock, but I originally got these on sale. So I was torn because I'm like, am I gonna pay full price for the shorts after I had gotten them on sale? Is it worth it? Maybe that was a sign I didn't need the shorts, whatever. And of course I just couldn't take it. I ordered the shorts, got them in, they fit great. I didn't need to size up, and they actually went on a bigger sale. So I got a price adjustment and I paid even less for them. So it worked out really well. I was very happy with the size that I have, and I styled it for you guys in a previous video. I wore it with a chunky knit cardigan and then some pumps. And then I threw on my new shearling clutch that I love. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I'll link it for you guys to watch. I share some really great accessories in that video. But that's the story of my suede shorts. I got them, I love them, and I went through a lot, but I finally have them. Have to talk about these Steve Madden Tiger Mules. These are so good. They also come in a solid black and I believe a burgundy as well. I don't know how these are still available because they're so good. And I rarely find Steve Madden shoes comfortable. I think a lot of the heel heights are just high for no reason. They're uncomfortably high. You can't walk in them. They just are too high for an everyday practical shoe, maybe for an event or, going out in the evening, but not for an everyday shoe. And these, I was really surprised at how comfortable they are, how expensive they look. I love that it has the pony hair. You guys know I love texture. They're just really interesting looking. They look expensive. So I was very pleased with these. Highly recommend. And the solid leather versions are really great as well. I saw them in person and I do think they're a nice option, but these look like an expensive statement shoe, so I would highly recommend. And speaking of texture, these Schutz shoes, these are called the Lexi Slingback. And these are the first pair of Schutz shoes that I actually have really liked for myself. I find that sometimes I think they're cute on other people, but when I go to like pick out a pair, I haven't seen any that I really liked. And these really stuck out to me. For one, they have the pony hair. I love the Dalmatian print, the polka dotted print. I think it's gorgeous. It does look like a high-end shoe. I do wish that the slingback was a little bit more snug. I feel like it's a little loose, but I still wear them comfortably. I love the heel height and I love a banana heel. These are really good, so highly recommend these two. Yep, you had to know I was going to talk about these. These Tony Bianco suede pumps, I love, and will continue to talk about. I wear these to death. If you're looking for a good work pump, the heel height is very practical. You can easily walk in it, and I love that it has a nice long point, which makes it look expensive. I do not love when a shoe has a really short like nose. It just, to me, it cheapens the shoe. It doesn't look as nice, and it also doesn't do as great of a job as elongating your leg. It's just really nice, and this is a really perfect nude for me, but they also come in chocolate brown. I'm also loving bodysuits lately, and so are a lot of you, because I saw that a lot of you got the Quince bodysuit that I shared. They're really, really nice. I love the neckline, nice wide straps, so you don't have to worry about the bra that you're wearing with it. They fit comfortably, they're double lined, really nice quality bodysuits. In the underwear category, I first want to talk about these mesh bras from Victoria's Secret. I shared quite a few pieces from Victoria's Secret recently, and the mesh bras are my absolute favorite go-to bras at the moment. They're just so comfortable, so breathable, and I don't feel like I'm wearing a bra too much. I mean, it has underwire, so you definitely know that it's there, but it's not uncomfortable. It flexes and moves with me. I actually have the black one on right now. I also have it in chocolate brown, and I'm also gonna grab other colors. I wear 36G and I feel supported. I feel really comfortable, and it's a bra that kind of surprised me because I usually don't wear mesh bras with fitted tops, and I've been reaching for these mesh bras even with like fitted baby t-shirts, and I really love them. Next up, these Soma Vanishing Edge panties. These are an absolute must. You have to have these in your undergarment collection because they definitely fill a hole. For me, they are a little bit more smoothing than a regular panty, obviously, than a regular full coverage panty, but they're not all the way there like a smoothing undergarment, like a pair of shapewear pants or shorts. These give you a little smoothing effect, but they're still very comfortable to wear. I wear them with like satin skirts, if I'm wearing white linen pants, or just white pants in general, or just any pair of pants where I want just a little bit of smoothing, but I'm not gonna go put on a full-on piece of shapewear. They're a really great panty, highly recommend. They have a little silicone on the inner edge so they don't move around. Really great pair of panties. Now, I'm really happy that you guys are loving this Banana Republic sweater that I shared. It's such a nice, cozy knit, and it's finally freezing again, so I'm going to be wearing that pretty often. I got it as a sweater that I can just like kind of throw on with jeans and wear really comfortably, and I like that it has a nice high neck, but it's not a full-on turtleneck that can get uncomfortable, that can swallow you up. I am gonna be wearing those as well, especially as it gets colder, but it's nice to have one that's not so dramatic. And it's nice to layer over like your long sleeves or t-shirts underneath. That's really great. It's just a nice shape, an easy sweater, and it's really cozy. So I'm glad you guys have been loving that one. And as a matter of fact, I ordered a couple sweaters from Banana Republic that are chunkier and a little more dramatic of a turtleneck. I'll let you guys know if those work out for me because I definitely need some of those as well. Next up, these Loewe sunglasses. This was really popular with you guys, and for good reason. They're so cute. I blind bought these and I didn't know how they were gonna look on me, so I was really happy when I got them and they looked really good. I love a nice olive green, and these are just slightly translucent. The lens is really nice. They are still an outdoor indoor. I do wish the lens was a little lighter than they are, but they're still really great, really comfortable to wear, and I get a lot of compliments on these for sure. Now, the last thing I want to mention, or group of things that I want to mention, I kind of just shared with you guys in a recent video. I picked up a bunch of accessories from Etsy that I really, really like, and they seem to be popular with you guys so far. So I did want to mention those. If you haven't seen that video, go back and check it out. Some really cool pieces that you guys will love, very affordable, and they make a difference in your wardrobe. I love changing out my brooches, my bags, and things like that, and it's nice when you can do that at great price points as well. So go and check out that video if you haven't watched already. That's it for our favorites for the month of October. I hope you enjoyed this video. Everything is listed in the description box if you have any questions, or if there are any topics that you guys are wanting me to discuss. If I can incorporate them, I will, so leave that in the comments as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.